All right, guys, it's Action Jackson, and today we got a VA legend. We got the rapper Big Sty. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm glad that you came. I really mean it. And we could just kick it off like this, Big Sty. Just tell the folks about your upbringing.
My upbringing, home-wise?
Yeah, like home-wise.
I had a beautiful upbringing. Two-parent home. My mother and father loved each other, still love each other. A great deal. I mean, it was real like the Huxtables.
Okay.
You know, I never saw, my parents never argued in front of us. They never argued, period. And you never, even when, you can grow up in a house without arguments, but still feel like negative energy or, towards each other.
Yeah.
Never had that. So I grew up in a great home, in the middle of Southside, off Terminal Ave. Went to George Wythe High School, class of '88. So that give you an idea how old I am. But good. My childhood was good. Wasn't, you get to a certain age, me and my friends, we started running the streets and got into, that street lifestyle, and you know what I'm saying, and things happen from there. You know how it goes.
Yeah. So for you, like growing up, when did you first get involved with the music?
I was 15 years old. Well, I always tell this, my introduction to hip hop was in Hampton, Virginia. My cousin Leonard, he was into everything. I heard rap music and stuff like that. But I'm a very introverted person. So when I was hanging with him one summer, and he had a whole breakdance crew. They was freestyling, all of that. I mean, so he showed me everything as far as hip hop. And it was two friends of mine who I went to school with, Daryl Purdy and Kevin White. Okay. They are already in a rap group. Now I was breakdancing. Now I wasn't this size when I was breaking. I was about your size. I was like 160 pounds in high school. So yeah, I looked the part. You know what I'm saying? I was breakdancing and all that, and I would draw graffiti and all that, but I wasn't into rapping yet. Okay. You know what I mean? I wasn't even considering rapping, you know what I mean? But one day we was on a bus and they was doing a cipher on the bus.
Okay.
Passing it around. And I saw it was coming to me, so I said, let me think of a couple quick bars and throw something out there. I threw it out there, and then people was like, yo, that was dope. And you know how that goes. So that was like the bug.
So you was naturally.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. So that just started the bug. And but it was fun, but I still didn't want to like, yo, this is what I want to do type thing until I heard LL Cool J, the original Rock the Bells.
Oh, snap.
To me, LL was the first rap star. When I first heard his voice and everything, I was like, now that's how a star's supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a rap, I want to sound like that.
That's when the shift came.
Yeah, that's when I really was like, all right, then I started rapping.
That's when you started like penning stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I started writing in like 15, like I said, I would write rhymes, but probably in like 1990, I stopped. I just come up with them in my head now.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. It just, again, 19, 20 years old, I started running the streets. I ain't had time to stop, and I was running around too much. So,
okay.
What I would do, my producer would give me cassette tapes with beats on them. I just put them in while I'm riding around, listen to the beats, come up with bars, hum some stuff to myself, add stuff to it, and just keep it in my head. And then I just go to the studio, lay it down real quick, and boom, bounce.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you brought that up, like the time, because I'm honestly curious, because I'm from Richmond. I grew up in the real West End.
Oh, okay. Outwood.
Yeah, out of Parkwood. I'm from Parkwood.
Yeah. Hey man, yeah. Real back then.
Exactly.
Real back then.
Even in the 90s.
Oh, without question. Without question. Absolutely.
So, but I was too young to really peep the music scene. So like for you, how was like hip hop in Richmond?
Hip hop was hip hop back then. And that's what you know, and we need to clarify, because I hear a lot of these young cats out here talking about what's Richmond rap and what's not Richmond rap. Richmond rap started from MCs, bars. We was not doing this down south. None of that even existed then.
Okay.
None of that existed. We were spitting bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when cats be like, well, that ain't what Richmond rap sound like. When they talk about lyrical cats, that ain't Richmond. I'm like, yo, you're lying. Because I came up in Richmond. We used to battle in the bathrooms all the time. Oh, that man, at George Wilf cats that went to school with to tell you, man, I was battling like almost every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? So people need to get off of that, what Richmond is supposed to sound like and all that. Yo, miss me with that. I was one of the first. I was there when it started. So I know what it's about.
So we started with lyrics.
Yes, we were. Yes. And you got, look at the people who came out in the beginning who first got their deals. The Lady of Rage, Mad Skills. They are lyricists. They aren't doing none of that down south trap stuff. We started as lyricists. So miss me with what Richmond rap's supposed to sound like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop. You know what I mean? That's what we were, and we still are. And I'm glad to see more cats are bringing that back. I'm not mad at the youngsters doing what they do, but don't sit up here as 20-something, 30-something year old cat trying to tell me what Richmond rap was. Or Richmond rap is supposed to be. Exactly.
Exactly.
This Richmond rap is a multitude of things. Because Richmond is a melting pot.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? We always been like that. So let's not say, well, it's supposed to be this or it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be whatever you as an artist want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever fills you up. If you want to be more of a lyrical MC, then that's what you do. If you want to be more of a down south, toned down joint, do that. But don't sit up here and tell somebody else that they wrong. You know what I'm saying? That. Because then if you wouldn't want to go back to it, that ain't where we started.
We started with
bars, period. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we could be anything.
We are any. That's my point. But it irritates me when I hear cats want to, unless you Lonnie B, Skills, Danger Mouse, myself, Mr. Melody, Joe Doja, one of those cats who came up in the late 80s, early 90s, miss me with what Richmond rap's supposed to be. You got to check in first. Real talk, man. I get tired.